Good afternoon, everyone. Our lesson for this afternoon is all about the transformation of energy from learner's packet of grade 6. So for our objectives, demonstrate how sound, heat, light, and electricity can be transformed. Okay, so please listen carefully as I discuss the lesson. So borrowed materials such as pictures that you will see later on, clip art, GIF, etc. included in this educational video are owned by their respective copyright holders. So for our pretest, which of the following is a form of energy produced by heating two objects together or by vibrating objects like strings of guitar? Is it A, sound energy, B, heat or thermal energy, C, light energy, or letter D, nuclear energy? So your answer is, okay, that is correct, sound energy. The keyword is vibrating objects, so or strings of guitar. So very understandable naman po yung question sa number 1. Next, number 2. Which of the following is an example of sound energy? Is it sun, guitar, table, or chair? The correct answer is yes, guitar. Next, question number 3. Which of the following is an example of heat energy? A, burning woods, B, guitar, letter C, table, or letter D, chair? So heat energy, of course, the answer is burning woods. Next question, question number 4. What energy will be formed when electrons move from one atom to another? A, electricity, B, sound energy, C, light energy, or letter D, electrons? Okay, the correct answer is letter A, electricity. Next question, question number 5. Which of the following is an energy that is transported and produced by vibrations of exceedingly small particles in matter through electromagnetic or EM waves? A, electricity, B, light energy, C, sound energy, or letter D, electrons? So the correct answer is letter B, light energy. Next, let's move on to number 6. What energy is present in a moving object? A, chemical energy, B, kinetic energy, C, nuclear energy, or letter D, potential energy? So the answer is letter B, kinetic energy. Next, question number 7. When does energy transformation occur? Energy transformation occurs when blank. A, energy moves from one place to another. B, energy changes from one form to another. Or letter C, when energy is created or destroyed. Or letter D, when energy remains the same. The correct answer is letter B, energy changes from one form to another. Next question, question number 8. How does energy transformation occur in a ceiling fan? A, from electrical to mechanical energy. B, from electrical to chemical energy. C, from mechanical to electrical energy. D, from mechanical to thermal energy? The correct answer is letter A, from electrical to mechanical energy. Okay, next, question number 9. Explain how energy transformation occur in a green plant on a sunny day when blank. A, light energy transforms into mechanical energy. B, chemical energy transforms into mechanical energy. Or letter C, light energy transforms into chemical energy. And letter D, chemical energy transforms into light energy? So the correct answer is letter C. Light energy transforms into chemical energy on a green plant. Next, number 10. How does energy transformation occurs? When you rub your hands together, A. From mechanical to heat, B. From mechanical to chemical, C. From heat to light, or letter D. From heat to mechanical. The answer is from mechanical to heat. Now let's discuss our lesson this afternoon. What is energy transformation? Okay, so it is the process of changing energy from one form to another. So it is just only changing from one form to another. Could be from electrical to mechanical, from chemical to heat, and any other forms of energy. So energy transforms from one form into another because energy cannot be created or destroyed, but it can be transferred and transformed. So we cannot destroy it or we cannot create it. Pero pwede siya nating i-transfer or pwede siya nating baguhin. There are a number of different ways that energy can be changed, such as when potential energy becomes kinetic or when one object moves another object. Whether the energy is transferred or transformed, the total amount of energy does not change, and this is known as the law of conservation of energy. So here are some examples of energy transformation. From chemical to light, from battery to torchlight, from chemical to mechanical, from the food that we eat to mechanical, from electrical to heat, from chemical to mechanical, from electrical to light, and from light to chemical. So let's study the two basic forms of energy. So the potential energy and the kinetic energy. So when we are talking about potential energy, it is energy that is stored or conserved. So meaning, ito yung mga nakaimbak na energy or kasama sa isang substance or sa isang sangkap. Nandun lang siya, like batteries. Okay, so nandun lang siya naka-stored. This stored energy is based on the position, arrangement, or state of the object or substance. You can think of it as energy that has the potential to do work. Example of this are the following. So we have dynamite, battery, and the drone bow. Naka-rest lang siya. So when we are talking about potential energy, energy at rest. While kinetic energy, it is a property of a moving object or a particle and depends not only on its motion but also on its mass. The kind of motion may be translation or motion along a path from one place to another, rotation about an axis, vibration, or any combination of motions. So when we're talking about kinetic energy, energy at moves or energy that is moving. Okay, so an example of this are the following: the meteorite that you are seeing right now in your monitor and the girl that is walking. So kinetic energy, moving. So there, it is the opposite of potential. Kung yung potential is energy at rest, kinetic energy naman is moving energy. Okay. So like this one, the boy is falling on the stair and a boy throwing a ball. So yan. Those are examples of kinetic energy. Now let's move on to the different types of energy. For us to understand how transformation of energy takes place. So the first one is the sound energy, heat or thermal energy, and then the light energy. We also have chemical energy, electrical energy, and mechanical energy. So let's discuss first about sound energy. So when we are talking about sound energy, it is a form of energy produced by heating two objects together or by vibrating objects like strings of guitar. When you speak, sing, or hum, your vocal cords vibrate. Without any medium, sound cannot travel. So these are the examples of sound energy. We have alarm clock. Kaya tayo nagigising sa umaga because of it. We have musician playing a guitar and rocket taking off. So all of this produce sound energy. Next, we have heat or thermal energy. So when we are talking about heat or thermal energy, it is the energy from the moving molecules or tiny particles in a matter. It is transferred from bodies of higher temperatures to bodies of lower temperature. So heat is a form of energy that always travels from a hotter substance to a colder substance. Kaya natin nasasabi pag hinawakan natin ang isang baso na mainit, na ito ay mainit because it travels from a hotter substance, which is baso, papunta sa colder substance, which is our hand. Kaya natin nasasabi na yung baso is mainit. So temperature is a measure of the energy that matter contains, or how hot or cold it is. Heat energy is very useful to all living things, which is correct. We use heat energy for cooking food, to warm ourselves, and to make electricity. So here are some examples of heat or thermal energy. We have the warmth from the sun, especially kapag sobrang malamig, di ba? So heat or thermal energy that we feel the warmth from the sun, a cup of hot chocolate coffee, and baking in an oven. So these are examples of heat or thermal energy. Now let's move on to light or radiant energy. So it is an energy that we can see. Okay? The sun is our main source of energy. There are three sources of light energy in the form of sun, fire, and electricity. So energy or light or radiant energy is an energy that is transported and produced by vibrations of exceedingly small particles in matter through electromagnetic EM waves. So electromagnetic waves like this one. So light energy is only an example of radiant energy that we could see. So ito lang yung po pwede nating makita using our naked eye. So yung radio waves, microwaves, infrared, ultraviolet, x-rays, gamma rays, hindi natin kayang tignan yan ng ating naked eye lang, gamit lang ang ating mata. Pero yung light energy na nakikita natin that comes from the sun, ay ito yung visible lang sa mata natin. Okay, so the sun's energy travels as a visible light, the only electromagnetic wave that can be seen by the naked eye. So ganun ka halaga ang ating tinatawag na light or radiant energy. So ito lamang ang visible light, or ito lamang ang isang example ng electromagnetic waves na kayang makita gamit ang ating mga mata. Okay, so example of this are sunlight from the sun. Ito nga yun, yung kaya lang nating makita. The torchlight and then the laser. Ayan. So now let's move on to chemical energy. So when we are talking about chemical energy, it is an energy that is stored in a chemical substance. The energy is released when these substances mix together to cause a chemical reaction. So kapag sinabi po natin chemical energy, it is a form of energy, it is a form of potential energy, kaya po siya tinawag na stored. So, ito po ay nakaimbak lamang. Okay? So, example of these are the following: the biomass, battery, natural gas, petroleum, and coal. Mostly, when the chemical energy is released from a substance, it is transformed into a new substance completely. So, say for example, yung ating petroleum fuel, kapag ginamit na natin ito sa sasakyan, nagpo-produce na po ito ng heat energy or nagpo-produce ng light energy. So, marami na po siyang gamit. Ganon din po yung coal natin kapag yan ay ginamit natin as panluto, makakapag-produce na po tayo ng heat energy. Tapos sa battery naman, pwede tayong from chemical energy na naka-store sa kanya, pwedeng magkaroon ng light energy by means of torch light. Okay? Now let's move on to electrical energy. So when we are talking about electrical energy, it is caused by moving electrical charges called electrons. The faster the charges move, the more electrical energy they carry. Electricity is a type of energy that comes from electrical energy. So, electrical energy is a form of kinetic energy. So, ito po ay kabaliktaran ng chemical energy. Yung chemical energy is a potential or stored energy. Yung electrical naman po is an example of kinetic energy. So, what are the example of this? We have toaster, kasi gagamit tayo ng pang-charge. Electricity. Okay, we have battery, yung rechargeable battery. We have cell phones. And we have lightning bolt. So, kuryente din po kasi iyan. So, electricity is an energy when electrons move from one atom to another. Kaya po ito tinawag na kinetic energy. So, atoms are basic building blocks of matter that make up everything. Electrons are small particles that spin around the center of the atom, holding a negative charge, while protons are particles in the center of an atom that hold a positive charge like this one. So, ito pong nasa loob na nakikita ninyo is what we call the proton, yung color green, and then we have the neutron, yung color yellow, and then the nucleus. So, nucleus po yan. Then, the electron is outside. So, siya po ay nakapaikot lamang doon sa isang atom. Okay, so let's answer this one. So the two particles, so look at the illustration of an atom below. Name the different particles found in the atom. So based on this picture, tignan nyo muna. Okay, and then let's answer. The two particles of an atom found in the center of it are blank and blank. So ano po yun? So we have neutron and proton. So, pwede naman ding neutron dito. Tapos, sa kabila is proton then neutron. Pwede silang magkabaliktaran. So, pag the particle that constantly spins around the center of an atom is called as electrons. Blank is produced whenever electrons move from one atom to another. So, ano yung napoproduce whenever electrons are moving from one atom to another? So, we have electricity. Okay, so we are done with the electrical energy. Now let's move on to mechanical energy. Okay, mechanical energy is the sum of potential energy and kinetic energy. It is known as motion energy. It is how an object moves based on its position and motion. It occurs when a force acts upon an object and the object uses the transferred energy as movement. If an object is moving, it is using mechanical energy. So, yun lang pang tatandaan natin, grade 6 ha. If an object is moving, it uses mechanical energy. So, ang mechanical energy po ay pinagsama ng potential at kinetic energy. Okay? So, mechanical energy is one of the only types of energy that is easy to see. If something is moving, it is using mechanical energy. So, kapag may nakita kayong gumagalaw, yun na po ang yun po ay isang halimbawa na ng tinatawag nating mechanical of mechanical energy, we have pulley, wedge, screw, wheel and axle, inclined plane, and lever. And this one. Okay, next, complete the chart by writing the needed information inside the box. Copy and answer the graphic organizer on your answer sheet. So what are the different forms of energy? So it is produced when electrons move from one atom to another. Okay, so this is electricity. Next, it is produced through electromagnetic waves. The answer is light energy. It is produced through constant movement of molecules. So what is your answer? Okay, heat or thermal energy. And the other one, it is produced by making vibrations or heating objects. Okay, so sound energy. So that's it. That is our lesson for this afternoon. And this is Ma'am A. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you learned something. Please click like, share, and subscribe.